I have kind of been encouraged thinking, okay, yes, we're getting more integrative. People are, doctors and physicians are starting to think a little more holistically, like there's hope, we're going in the right direction. I didn't realize that they don't, or a lot of them don't really incorporate the emotional, spiritual as well. Is that what you're saying?
Not at all.
Oh my
And I
gosh.
think it's been brought out dramatically this last 2 years with the restrictions and the
Right.
hospital groups and the things you get in the mail. I belong to 2 hospital groups, and the stuff they send out has nothing to do with wellness. They don't even have you check your vitamin D levels. They have no concept of what wellness is. They have no concept of the holistic model of health.
Yes.
They're just pushing vaccines, this, that, and it's horrifying. And then what they're denying people of healthcare, well, it wasn't healthcare to begin with, so that's not a big loss.
It's sick care.
But what they really need to be doing is really, I mean, there's great studies that have come out that show the COVID problem, if I should use that word, but the problem at large right now is related to insulin resistance.
Mm-hmm.
So is that something probably could work on with lifestyle? Yes, it could. Do they help that? Do they mention it? No, not even a single soundbite. It's pretty horrifying. So I think we've taken a huge step backward personally at the major level, the institutions, the HMOs of the world. I think those people have taken a huge step back. But what's springing up is independent doctors, there's frontline doctors, there's different groups that are sprouting up that hopefully will implant and take over the system. Mm-hmm. I'm not real optimistic on that. And the reason I'm not is because in the mid-70s, there was 300, 400 doctors, nurses, myself. I was just finishing up a student at that time, showing up at these conferences, and everybody was so gung-ho. We're going to turn over the healthcare business. And within 3 years, that conference had almost vanished. And the people who were involved in it, who went back to their institutions, one instituted it, one was Dr. Paul Brenner, who went back and they wanted nothing to do with it. Right?
Why?
Too big a change. They were based on an insurance-based sick model. Yeah. I went to the work comp. I used to do some work for a big company in town. They have a couple trailer parks, and they wanted to have their employees looked at for prevention of work comp injuries. Says, oh, this is so easy. We can get them eating healthy, work comp, eating healthy, get the weight under control, And I presented to the insurance company. They didn't want to have anything to do with it because they needed clients. They didn't get hurt on the job so they could collect their insurance payments. It was crazy.
Just like hospitals. If you think about it, if they didn't have any patients, they wouldn't have jobs. They'd be out of a business.
Yeah. So one day, Paul Brenner drove away. Literally got in his van and drove away.
Yeah. Yeah.